So there's an important update regarding the entities who are required to register under the UAE Corporate Tax Law. Under the recently issued ministerial decision, it has been provided that certain entities are exempt from tax registration under the UAE Corporate Tax Law. Now, which are these entities? The first one is a government entity. Any entity which meets the condition of being a government entity will be exempt from registration. A government-controlled entity, which includes entities which are wholly owned and controlled by the government. A person who is engaged in extractive business. Now, Article 7 basically contains details of who will be considered to be engaged in extractive business. Those people are exempt from the applicability of UAE corporate tax. A person who's engaged in non-extractive natural resource business will also be eligible for non-registration. However, in all these four cases, the person who is claiming to be exempt under these provisions and therefore not claiming a registration will need to prove that they are not taxable person. If they become a taxable person, let's say a government entity starts a taxable business, or a government controlled entity starts a taxable business, or a person engaged in extractive business starts to engage in certain activities which are not extractive business and are taxable, they will need to register under the UAE corporate tax law. And the last one is the most important one. If there is a person who qualifies as a non-resident of UAE and he gets UAE sourced income, which is again defined to contain certain type of income from assets in UAE, from certain activities, etc. in UAE, but this non-resident does not have a permanent establishment in the UAE, then he's not required to register under the UAE corporate tax law. For example, if let's say I am an individual or I'm a company in India, right? I get certain fee for technical services from a UAE company, but I do not have a permanent establishment in UAE, then I'm not required to register under the UAE corporate tax law. However, if to provide those services, I do end up having a permanent establishment, then I will be required to register under the UAE corporate tax law. I hope this aspect is clear for you. In case you have any clarifications, you can please feel free to reach out to us and we'll be more than happy to address them. You can also subscribe to our corporate tax course on courses.sortingtax.com.